What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. I'd like to have a conversation about what is going on with Amanda Seales. Amanda Seales is a actress, a radio show host. She's also very educated. I believe Amanda Seales ended up getting a master's degree from Columbia University. So when you look at the achievements of Amanda Seales, she's done a lot, right? She's beautiful and she's very talented. However, Amanda Seales has been known to be very critical of Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris stating things. I don't need politicians to state things. I need politicians to do things. When I met with Kamala Harris after she summoned me, I said to her straight up, you talk out two sides of your neck and we don't know what you're talking about. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Kamala Harris who's trying to shut me the fuck up. Because I told her straight up that I feel like she is disingenuous in her messaging. And she said to me, well, you're being too critical. And I said, I am a voter. I'm supposed to be critical.
And this is something that was very odd for liberals or Democrats. This was also kind of on the same pace as Candace Owens' criticism of Kamala Harris.
The reason why I know that we have stumbled upon the truth is because she is very nervous now to discuss her blackness. I'm going to show you, because now they're trying to play like Men in Black, hold up the little instrument and just wipe our memory. She didn't even say she was black. At once upon a time, 2006, she said she was African American. Like, there is no African in this woman, okay?
What I suggest we do as African Americans is own this issue in law enforcement.
Okay, Kamala, thus far you're like an Indian Canadian Jew, but we'll just go with that for a second.
You've been reluctant to lean into, to talk about the historic nature of your candidacy on the campaign trail. Why is that?
I'm clearly a woman. I don't need to point that out to anyone.
I hear you on
and that is why I spend the majority of my time listening.
I mean, you can just see the filibuster is strong. And credit to that woman, Hallie from NBC. She's a real one, because you know what she was trying to ask. She's like, no, I hear you, but... And Kamala's like, no, I'm clearly a woman.
So people started to believe, because Amanda Seales, who's a lifelong liberal, lifelong Democrat, was saying, hey, Amanda Seales is very similar to Candace Owens because both of them are very expressive about black culture to a certain degree. They don't mind saying what they want to say. They don't really care about what happens to them. They're not going to hold their tongue, okay? And Amanda Seales wanted to clear that up.
The obsession with you all mentioning this idiot's name with mine, not Roland Martin, this woman that you all keep mentioning with mine. Let's get something very clear today. There is zero things in common with me and Candace Owens. Literally nothing. And when you suggest that there is any reason why we should share space, what you're doing is, one, wildly disrespecting my education, my authenticity, and my value system. You are also giving her merit that she does not deserve and that is completely unearned. So please stop juxtaposing her and I in any shared space other than those that exist right now at the behest of gravity and a necessity to breathe air. That's it. I don't even know if we came into the world the same way, because I don't know if she was a cesarean or a vaginal birth. So, like, please stop. Like, we have to get more nuanced than thinking just because two people are black and they're women and they like have mentioned politics that they should like share space. No, they don't need to share space. Like, when some people are like, well, we should send our children to predominantly white schools because they like deserve a better education. And it's like, okay, that's one thought process. But the other thing is that like you're putting your kids in a space where they're going to like actually feel harm. Why? Why do it?
Now, if you heard that, I really want to focus in on that because Amanda Seales clearly is different from Candace Owens. But the one thing that she said I have some level of umbrage with is, oh, she's not as educated as me. Okay, so she's not as educated as me. We're not on the same level. Now, this is interesting because Amanda Seales is so pro-black. And while Columbia University is a great school, no doubt about that, that doesn't mean anything when it comes to doing anything for your people. And if Amanda Seales is so pro-black, then she would understand that black ownership is everything that you need. Amanda Seales would not be doing what? She would not be getting fired by the Jewish community, okay? Because if she was so smart, she would know that she couldn't go around running her mouth. But Amanda Seales can't do that, can she?
And my mom calls me to be like, who is this lady lying about you? And I'm like, first of all, why are you calling me about these people on this internet? Secondly, I'm like, what are you even talking about? And she's like, yeah, you know, there's this lady on the internet who is adamantly saying that you got fired from Insecure and you got fired from The Real and now you got fired from Radio 1. And it's like, but you can watch all seasons of Insecure. I am on the last episode. And then like with The Real, it's like, I didn't get fired from The Real. Like that's just it. There's no argument. I did not get fired from The Real. I left The Real. There's no conspiracy theory. Oh, Amanda Seales got fired from Radio 1. And they're right. I did. My show got canceled from Radio 1. I just think that there's something valuable to why people get fired, not just that they got fired. And I think there's also something really, really important. I think there's something really, really important to acknowledging that corporate America, similar to the justice system, making a ruling on somebody is not by any means a reflection of that person's merit.
Not only does she get fired from everywhere that she goes, Amanda Seales doesn't have the emotional intelligence to even get along with black liberals. Amanda Seales can't get along with any goddamn body. She disrespected Tiffany Haddish for almost no reason, basically tried to undercut Tiffany Haddish and tried to throw her under the bus. Black liberals don't like Amanda Seales. The right doesn't like Amanda Seales. But you're talking about how Candace Owens ain't on your level. How is she not on your level? I don't like Candace Owens, but when it comes to somebody who has a better career, out of the two of you saying what they want to say, clearly it's Candace Owens. And you can't tell me that Amanda Seales, if she really was a likable person, that she could build her own audience like Candace Owens could. Yes, she could actually. Yes, she could. Education is not only what white universities teach you. Education is knowing how to deal with your community, knowing how to deal with your people. And clearly Amanda Seales does not know how to do that. So your Columbia University degree is worthless because it doesn't teach you how to deal with black people. A lot of us are educated, but whites have never taught us how to help our people, how to build our people up, how to give opportunities to our community. We don't do that. We are looking for opportunities from somebody else. So somebody with a Columbia University degree is probably working at a job from somebody in the Jewish community or another community that don't even have a degree because they invest in their people. You see, if Amanda Seales was clearly educated, she wouldn't have dissed Tiffany Haddish like that for no reason and trying to undercut her just so your comedy show could sell out. You wouldn't do that if you were clearly educated. You're educated by the enemy to hate on your own people based on your own self-aggrandizing behavior. And that's why I don't even brag about my education anymore. You know, yeah, I didn't go to Columbia, but I was able to go to PWI. I was able to go to medical school. But the greatest education is being educated and having knowledge yourself to help your people, to build with your people, to get an opportunity with your people, so then you can have something for your community. That's when blacks start really being educated, because that's what Asians do. I went to Nigeria in 2022. I went to Lagos, and you know, I know so many talented Nigerians just being in the health career, just in general. And I saw so many Lebanese, and my thought was, what are so many Lebanese doing in Nigeria when Nigerians are clearly one of the most top talented blacks on planet Earth? And it just showed to me that the culture of the Lebanese that were in Nigeria had to be stronger somewhat than some of the Nigerians in the private sector. And they couldn't deal with them based on just innovation and being intelligent. What they were beating some of the Nigerians on was loyalty and culture to each other. That's how they were winning there, because there's no way you can come into somebody's foreign land and beat them if you're not more loyal to your group than they are. You can't do no business there. So we gotta stop using that as an excuse, trying to get some cool points. Well, I got more education than you. Well, I know this. Shut up. No, you are sick. Okay? The white man is not even worried about you and your education. When you so educated and you have all the opportunities to work with your people, but you got to go back to him for a job, talking about how smart you are. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We out.